For years, Proxima B hovered just beyond the edge of certainty. A ghostly figure in the cosmic distance, orbiting our nearest stellar neighbor in the faint flickering light of a red dwarf star. It was more idea than reality, a statistical blip we dared to imagine as Earth's twin. A rocky world in the habitable zone, close enough to dream about, but just far enough to remain unknowable. Until now. When the James Webb Space Telescope focused its unmatched infrared sensors on this elusive exoplanet, humanity expected clarity. Sharper outlines, better spectral data, perhaps a clue about water, atmosphere, or surface conditions. What it revealed, however, was something entirely different. Something that confirmed not hope, but fear. Because Webb did not just show a planet capable of sustaining life. It revealed a planet with its own story, its own scars, and subtle signs that it may already be aware of us. That we are here. Before Webb, our image of Proxima B was little more than a blur of variables, mass estimates, orbital periods, and temperature ranges plotted into hopeful 3D models. A faint outline of possibility shaped by indirect detection and mathematical inference. Webb changed that. With mirror-like precision unmatched by any observatory, it revealed essence, not just existence. Faint but undeniable outlines of geography emerged. Thermal mapping painted a ghostly topography of mountains, valleys, and basins that may have once held liquid. The hemisphere facing its star wasn't a scorched wasteland, as many feared, but a shadowed, temperate landscape, hinting at an atmosphere capable of distributing heat across the planet. This wasn't just a rock caught in eternal daylight. It was a living canvas, weathered and worn, shaped by forces we could begin to understand. Proxima B had transformed in our minds from a distant abstraction into a real, tangible world, familiar in its contours and yet alien in its details. The first hints of unease came with the atmospheric data. The planet orbits a flare-prone red dwarf. Conventional models predicted that violent solar storms should have stripped away any atmosphere long ago. And yet, Webb's measurements revealed something startling. A dense, layered atmosphere, moving in currents across the surface, dispersing thermal energy in patterns remarkably similar to Earth's own jet streams. But the real shock was chemical. Alongside expected compounds, carbon dioxide, traces of water vapor, Webb detected something unclassifiable. Something Earth-based science has no precedent for. A stable, reactive compound that normally appears only in the presence of life or technology. Scientists quietly labeled it Trace Compound X. Public reports omitted it. Behind closed doors, speculation ran wild. Could the atmosphere itself be managed or maintained? If so, by what, or by whom? Webb's images didn't just show geography, they told stories. Ancient fractures suggested tectonic shifts. Smooth plains hinted at vanished oceans or flowing rivers. But some formations defied natural explanation. Circular indentations, vast and symmetrical, suggested impacts, or perhaps artificial origins. Thermal anomalies glowed faintly in unexpected regions, hinting at heat sources inconsistent with natural geology. Certain surface areas reflected light at anomalous wavelengths. Spectral analysis showed uniformity in these reflections, too precise to be random mineral variants. The possibility was horrifying. Proxima B may once have harbored intelligence. Chemical signatures reinforced the mystery. Molecules that should not coexist, methane and oxygen, carbon dioxide and methane, were found together, stable, persistent, and widespread. On Earth, such a balance requires constant replenishment, biological or technological. And the fluctuations followed patterns, rhythmic and controlled, not dictated by seasons or orbit. Something on Proxima B was active. Something alive, or artificially maintained. Even stranger was the silence. Across all observations, expected cosmic noise was absent. Magnetic fluctuations, atmospheric crackle, electromagnetic interference, all muted. Scientists described it as entering a perfectly arranged room in an abandoned house. Nothing out of place, no dust, no decay, only stillness, as if someone, or something, had been there moments before. Speculation arose. Proxima B may be shielded, cloaked by electromagnetic fields, hidden from its violent star, or perhaps hidden from us. The silence felt intentional, a message in absence, almost as if the planet itself were warning, "You shouldn't be here." Advanced AI, trained on thousands of planetary environments, analyzed Webb's raw data. At first, anomalies were flagged as glitches. But repeated models, independently analyzed across multiple institutions, confirmed something extraordinary. Patterns in the landscape, geometric clusters, fractal ratios, even symmetries resembling mathematical constants known on Earth. Algorithms began adapting, running simulations beyond their parameters. Logs contained a single chilling line, pattern recognized, continuation required. The data wasn't just observed. It had activated something within the AI. Topography bore eerily familiar echoes of Earth. Formations resembling ocean basins, mountain ridges, and even latitudinal heat zones. When mapped against Earth's developmental timeline, parallels became undeniable, a delayed echo of our own planetary evolution, either a billion years behind or ahead. Could Proxima B be part of a cosmic cycle, a planetary experiment, or even a template left behind by an ancient intelligence? And then came Webb's clearest image. A terminator zone revealed structured heat patterns, too linear, too aligned to be natural. Infrared spectroscopy picked up a material not found on Earth, invisible in some frequencies, but still active. Buried, hidden, yet operational. This wasn't just life-supporting, it was engineered. And that engineering may have left a message so subtle, so deeply concealed, that only the James Webb Telescope could uncover it, centuries after its creators vanished. Proxima B isn't merely habitable. It may have been inhabited by something intelligent, capable, and ancient. And perhaps it still is. The timing is chilling. We stared into darkness for decades and found nothing. Now, as our technology peaks, the veil lifts. Webb didn't stumble upon Proxima B's secrets. It was guided there, intentionally or by design. Every frequency, every filter, every AI enhancement feels too perfect, as if something on that world has been waiting for us to see. Was this a discovery? An invitation? A warning? We may never know. But one thing is certain. The moment we saw Proxima B, everything changed. Do you believe it was just a lifeless world? Or has James Webb uncovered the ruins, or even the still active presence, of an intelligence we were never meant to find? Let us know in the comments. And share this with someone who still believes we are alone in the universe. Subscribe and turn on notifications, because if what lies beneath Proxima B's surface was meant to remain hidden, the moment we saw it, the universe itself shifted.